Hi guys, my name is Justin. Um, I want to talk to you all a little bit about the It Gets Better project. I want to start off by saying that for all of you teenagers out there who are still in high school or middle school possibly and are gay or bisexual or having other troubles, it does get better. I myself am gay. I'm 20. I live with my loving boyfriend who is currently out and about. Uh, yeah, my coming out story really wasn't that unique. I knew I was gay from around the time I was 13. I grew up in a Roman Catholic family, which was kind of stressful after I realized I was homosexual, because, all my life, my family, and very specifically my father, had been making homosexual jokes or spreading stereotypes around, and all at once, as soon as I realized, it was like, hey, you know what? When they say that now, they're talking about me. But I was still very, very, very much afraid of disappointing my family and my parents. That was my absolute biggest fear throughout high school, was disappointing my parents. Anyway, I kept it to myself throughout high school, and it really put a lot of stress on me. And I really, really, I applaud the kids out there that, have the courage to be themselves and not be afraid. I really wish I had done that, and oh god, I regret not doing it, because it puts so much strain on myself, and it honestly kind of made things a little bit of a battleground between me and my parents. So, the day I left high school, I turned 18. I left my parents. I went to live with my grandparents because they lived very close to my college. It was like right up the road. And college was a big turning point for me, because, you get the chance to actually be who you are, study what you want, and you get to interact with the people you want as well, which is a really big deal for a lot of people once they get out of high school. You really start to realize who your true friends are, and, those of you that'll, not care if you're gay or if you're, bisexual or whatever. The night I came up to my mother was really kind of tough on me, because, all that pent-up anger that I had spent on, myself, I was really disappointed in myself because I felt like I was letting down my family. And I called my mother right after my night classes, and I was like, Mom, we gotta talk. And as soon as she said, is there something wrong, I just snapped. I started crying, and I was like, Mom, I'm gay, I'm so sorry, I hope I'm not a disappointment to you, please don't leave me, please don't disown me. And she stopped me, and she said, Justin, relax, we don't hate you, you're our son, we love you for who you are. And that, honestly, that was a big relief, but at the same time, I kind of wanted to hit myself for, letting myself be angry at them. I think back now, and I think back on all the time I could have spent building a good relationship with them when I was just cooped up in my room doing what I wanted, But I came up to her first, and then my mom told my dad, and then I went home to my grandparents. I told them, and they were actually really fine with it, which was odd because they're set in their ways. My aunts were a very big support. I gotta say, the It Gets Better campaign has really been an inspiration for me. Just seeing a lot of these people, whether you're famous like Perez Hilton, Jeffree Star, Adam Lambert, or whether you're just someone like me who's out to tell the world that things do get a lot better. It's an inspiration to so many people. Like, I know I've commented on a couple famous people's. I commented on Jeffree Star's, and I commented on Adam Lambert's. I love you guys. But you guys, all of you out there who have done this, you have no idea what an inspiration you are. It makes us strong to be who we are. It's not a weakness. it's a strength, and it takes a lot of courage to be like to be able to know who you are and be who you are and be unafraid to be who you are. And yeah, once again, it does get better, and you just gotta keep holding on, you guys. High school can be very rough. I know bullies, you know, that was another one of the biggest fears for me, you know, that if I came out during high school that I would get bullied and beat up and all that. But, you know, those that ridicule you and bully you now, they're going to regret it later, because your whole high school career is going to make you a stronger person. And those that choose to, you know, hurt you with their words, it's not going to do them any good. You're the one that's going to get somewhere. And you all should definitely know that. You're strong at heart, at mind. And, yeah. I don't really know what else much. God, it's freaking late. Yeah, yeah. Long rant, and then I can't think of anything to talk about for a closer. Yeah, guys, like I've been saying, just stick with it and be strong. It gets better.